Catholics across the capital reflect on the death of Pope Francis. We hear the impact he had on different communities in London.
Well, I think he's been a real game changer, if that's the right phrase to use.
For all of us in the Latin American community, he was such a figure to look up to.
Also ahead tonight, calls for better crowd control at the Notting Hill Carnival ahead of this summer's event. Plus, we first saw them at the Tower of London in 2014. The ceramic poppies will return to mark VE Day next month. And
it's got an atmosphere of its own, the friendship, the friendliness of it all, and you know it's going to be a great day regardless of the weather.
we meet the man who at almost 80 isn't just running this London Marathon, but has done every single one since it started 45 years ago. 15 people have been arrested as part of a Met operation into an organised shoplifting gang in southwest London. 8 shops were raided, suspected of buying items that had been stolen and selling them on at lower prices. And the London Ambulance Service say 59 of their decommissioned vehicles have been donated to Ukraine since the start of the war in 2022. It says the latest donation of 9 ambulances has now been delivered to the front line.
The Mayor is being urged to commission a review of crowd safety at the Notting Hill Carnival. London's Police and Crime Committee says with the Met facing budget pressures, Sadiq Khan must instigate a full review and issue strict guidance on the number of stewards required. Organisers said last year's event had 3,300 stewards on duty. The family of a 21-year-old man who was killed on his way home from a friend's house a decade ago have made a fresh appeal to help find those responsible. Ola Raji was stabbed and shot while cycling on the East Surrey Grove estate in April 2015. Ola's family say even the smallest piece of evidence could be enough.
To many, this might feel like another senseless crime in London, but to us it's our reality. Grief is something that we've been living with for the last 10 years, and we will continue to do so until justice is served.
A 29-year-old man remains in custody after being arrested on suspicion of murdering a woman in North London. Pamela Munro was found suffering from stab wounds at her home in Enfield on Saturday evening. The 45-year-old died at the scene. Scotland Yard say officers will remain in the area in the coming days to support the community. Hammersmith Bridge has reopened to pedestrians and cyclists after a £2.9 million refurbishment. Now the bridge has dedicated cycle lanes and a pedestrian path accessible for wheelchairs, but questions still remain about its long-term future and when it may reopen to vehicles after being closed in 2019 following safety concerns.